Hey there, everybody. If you've been following me for a while, welcome back. Just wanted to catch you up on some things and let you know what I've been doing this summer. I've been doing a lot of swimming in the river, that's for sure, because it's been hot. And now that the weather has cooled off, I'm kind of chilling out and maybe doing a little more painting. But in the meanwhile, I've been working on a vintage RV that I want to use as my adventure wagon, really, to get out there in the world more and share more adventures with you and the paintings that come from them. I've been at the harbor in Brookings, Oregon, and I wanted to share a little bit of that with you and a little bit of time lapse from a painting I've been working on. So I hope you enjoy this video, and let me know in the comments what you think. And I'm trying to bring you some interesting things, so hopefully I will be putting a mural on this RV so that I can put my website on there and get around. I'm gonna put an awning on it, and then I can go to some of these national parks so I can find some more inspiration and create some awesome paintings from them. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'll walk you along, and make sure you go check out my website and sign up on my newsletter if you want to really follow me and my adventures. My goal is to get this done by next summer so that I can get out there. And anyways, I hope you enjoy. This is Jeannie Warren. I am a wildlife artist if you're new here. So if I didn't say that already, there's Louis over there in the bushes. Louis! He likes to watch the fish. He's a crazy dog. So, see you soon. So there's my dog Louie. Look at him. He just stares at those fish. Louie Lou. You crazy puppy. Waggle waggle. He is such a faithful dog. He loves to watch this little baby squawfish. He thinks he's going to catch him. You'll never catch him, Louis. I've actually seen one jump out of the water. And here's a little enjoyment of the peaceful water. That's where I find a lot of rest. I want to go out there and find some more to share with you. So anyway, let's get down to the harbor in Brookings and I will share a little bit of that. So this is my booth, and this was just before all the excitement was happening. And I love this harbor. It's such a peaceful harbor, and the weather couldn't have been more perfect for this show. And here's some of the booths as people were setting up before all the crowds got there. Turned out to be a great show. I just love it there. It's one of my favorite places. So here I'll give you a little tour of my booth before, like I say, all the crowds showed up. And there was one sweet lady in there who started looking around before we opened up. So I hope you enjoy. Hi there.
Hi. You paint these yourself?
Yes, I do. you want to see this one in its completion and others like it, go to my website. And here we go into the vintage in my RV renovation. Let's take a little walk. Hello, Morton. I still have to put these J-rails back up. But first, let me show you what I've going on in here. I just put up this middle rafter right across the seam. Got it braced up and super duper caulked underneath the beam as well. So what I'm going to do is caulk all the way up in these grooves all the way across on both sides. Here's the other seam. I wish I would have put the thicker rafter up in there, but I had to think about the space I had for this one little L bracket. I had to do a different kind because there was limited space in here. I guess I could have done it differently, but it had to fit across that seam so that I could screw it in from the top. Next, I have to clean off these seams, as you can see on both sides, on the top. And I will use some of the existing holes right down the center just to screw a few in after I put the mending fabric on there. And then I will spray it with the Flex Seal, and that will seep into all the little cracks and crevices. And then I will be putting on the whole entire roof that liquid Flex Seal in several coats after I put the J-rails back on. See, this is where the J-rails will be. You can see right down there where the one is already on, but these ones are super long. And there they are laying on the ground waiting for their installation. Okay, y'all. There's Lewis waiting already by the side of the little cabin on wheels. This little vintage trailer, I have been doing the work. Let me give you a little go around. I took this window out all by myself. Put it back in, new screws, new butyl tape. Of course, I've got the roof tarped temporarily. Let me show you why. And look at this rinky-dink little lock, but it works. Keeps everything safe inside for the time being until I can get a new door knob on here. I know it's a little redneck, but see, I've already got band-aids on my hands this morning. Here's my little miter saw contraption. This is what I cut my my rafters on. This is going to get revised. And I set up this table just recently so I can cut new rafters. Trying to keep things clean, and there is the next window that's coming out. You can see I already started taking the screws out. So let's go inside. It's really dirty, but it's going to have a beautiful new paint job. I have patched dents. Okay, here is my kitchen cabinet that I've been working on. I just painted underneath it and painted the... This was the original existing bones of the cabinet. And there's a kitchen window. There will be a bathroom over there. I have redone these rafters, reinforced all of the structure. Still have lots of work to do. As you can see up there, there was damage from previous owners. Probably a branch fell on the... But that will be perfect for my Max air fan, which will divide my shower area, where there'll be a wall right here. And I'll have a composting toilet in there. Over here, I will have a chair that converts to a bed. This will all be cabinet. And let me step inside. I have been binging on YouTube videos on how to do things. Got some new tools. My oven range will be here, along with some more countertop. I want my oven to be right there where I can cook and have ventilation. So I kind of sit on this stool sometimes and just check out things. There's my array of tools that have helped me build this. This is some sheeting. See, I cut out the wheel well. That will go here over the wheel well. And as soon as I'm ready, I will be insulating with rock wool and sheeting this part first. I have to take out each window and beetle tape and seal everything. This will have a new vent because this is where my refrigerator will be. Can't wait to show you everything. And let me take you back outside and take you around the outside of the back part. My bed will be here. This will be a bed that converts to a couch. So I've done a lot of repair. I'm going to have a new axle put on it, I should say, so that it will have more strength for weight for my art. And out here is where you could see I have patched some holes. They had the sink drain coming out the side, and I didn't like that. And here were some old holes. This is where my water will attach, and also my electrical. And I will have a on-demand water heater. I've used Bondo, car Bondo, to patch these. I still have to sand them again and give them another coat. But here he is in all his beauty. So here we are. It has been a long, hot summer, and since I video recorded some of that last footage I showed you, I have since put the J-rail back on and inserted my window and all the new screws. And I'm going to replace these. I've got some Gorilla Tape over that hole to keep the rain out. But I'm going to sand all that off and put new marker lights on here. All of the windows are finished. I'm thinking on rebuilding the door. I kind of want a cabin style door on here. But let me know what you think in the comments. So, since I filmed, I have put this live edge countertop in all on my own. I'm so proud of me. It has been really hot all summer, and I've only been working with the funds that I have on hand. Otherwise, I would be way further along with this. This is the original sink in here. I'm going to reface all of the drawer faces. This is where the refrigerator will go, and this is where the vent is now. I've got to screen that off. So my little vintage lime green or mint green refrigerator will go there. I've reinforced all of this to hold the weight of it. Of course, the bed will go in there. But this is just a quick overview. I kind of put that bucket there so I can kind of think about how my bathroom will fit together. So I've got most of the construction done. I think I will put a window there and take that out and redo it around the window. But here I wanted to show you is some damage, probably from somebody that had it before. I had gutted this whole trailer, by the way, and found this. This was probably a tree or something fell on the roof. I don't know, but I'm going to use that to my advantage and put a Max Air fan in there because it's right above the sink and right above where the shower will be. So I'll cut a little notch in where I put the construction there. This has been a lot of thought. I've reinforced all of these rafters, filled them all in. Let me know if you think I should put another Max Air fan on this side, because this is where my oven will be, down in here next to the door. Hello, chicken. So I've been cutting on this miter, so I've had to put it inside because it's been raining. And of course the roof is still tarped because of all the rain. But I thought I would let you know what I've been up to. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Be sure to go to my website and sign up on my newsletter so you can keep track of what I'm doing and the progress on this little vintage trailer. Because what I'm going to do is use it for, let me step outside. I'm going to use it for my travels so that I can share more more adventures with you. See, I've gotten all these on. These were the old, that was the old marker light spot. They were different. I have to get LEDs because the old style weren't, you know, waterproof. So got a lot left to do on it, and I want to put a mural on here so that it'll be kind of a traveling billboard. I still have to keep it tarped because I still have to fix that vent up there to make sure. And then I'm going to cover it all with some Henry's rubber roof that I purchased. So I've got all my painting stuff ready. I just have to get the Max Air vent, and I'm not financially ready to get that yet. So keep an eye on, sign up on my newsletter, and so you can keep track of what I'm doing and with this, and I'll show some more progress, probably little tidbits on my next video, which I'm not sure when that will be. I'm trying to not bore everybody with every week posting. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon.